not only from the standpoint of microphones, but from the standpoint of filtration. Normally, if you want to trap a particle of a certain size, you have to have a porosity in your filter somewhere around the dimensions of the particle that you're trying to trap. But all particles are either neutral, negative, or positively charged. And so if you have both negative and positive charges in the filter as this particle starts through, it sees a field and immediately gets trapped. So you can have filters that filter very small micro-sized particles with a flow resistance that's much lower than a normal filter. There are many medical applications for this phenomena, including cell growth and development, and also to reduce the body's tendency to expel foreign objects. It turns out that if you use a charged surface on the devices, they're much easier for the body to keep in.
What kind of advice do you have for young aspiring inventors and engineers?
We are in a very delicate position worldwide. And no matter how you look at it, from global warming to the outright stupidity of people, are threats to the survival of the planet. Solutions to these problems are very definitely embedded in knowledge and what we can learn and what we can do as human beings to preserve this planet and to make it more friendly and able to provide all of what all mankind needs for a comfortable living. We're not there. And so it's up to young people to improve our quality of life. And the major way of improving the quality of life is through technology. Every engineer that we produce in this country, China is producing 70. India is producing 50. This is a problem. This is a real problem. And if we're to remain among if we're in our rightful place in society and in the world, we have to do something about that. And so it is what I feel one of my duties to impress upon young people not only the importance of science and technology as a career, but that it is fun. That it is it's the best thing that I can recommend to young people from the standpoint of being able to enjoy life, to be able to be comfortable in life, and above all to make a substantial contribution to the betterment of mankind. When you consider that underrepresented minorities represent 30% of the population of this country and 5% of the science, engineering, and technical workforce, when women in this country are 51 or more percent of the population, but only 15% of the science and engineering workforce, this represents a gap that we can no longer afford to support. We've got to get the involvement of underrepresented minorities and women more involved in science, engineering, and technology. Our public school system has done a dismal job, especially in large metropolitan and urban areas where the concentration of underrepresented minorities is highest. We've done the poorest job. Now, that is certainly the responsibility of the establishment, but I also feel that it is the fault and responsibility of parents. And that if my parents had not been on my butt the way they were, I'd be in jail too. There's no doubt about it. You know, either as a black male you go to jail or you succeed, right? There's no middle ground, unfortunately, which is a sad tale on. And so we as people have to take charge of our children. We have to make certain that they get their lessons. We have to make certain that the teachers teach what is proper and correct, and we have to be ever vigilant of ourselves and of the systems to make sure that our children succeed. Okay, so
All right.
yeah,
Thank you very, very much.
okay,
Thanks very much.
good.
It's great to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you too.